Hey guys, it's Miss Carrier. I'm going to be showing you today how to complete the PowerPoint Module 1 assignment for the Imagine Academy. So first, you will be seeing my spreadsheet here. It's at the top of your classroom. You're going to click on Module 1 and follow the link to open the OneDrive folder that you need. This OneDrive folder has everything you need. We're going to be following the student guide, Module 1, which I have open here. And we're actually going to scroll all the way to the bottom. This is the 2 files that you need to complete for me, but if you want to go through the additional information here and do some of the triad activities, that's only going to help you. This is kind of like a textbook, so you can learn from that and watch the videos and just try to do everything there. But for me, you only need to complete these bottom 2 files. So this video is going to be for those of you using a Chromebook, which means you cannot install the desktop applications. You're simply using the online features. So the first step here is to create and save a presentation. When you type office.com, you'll be led to this screen where you can then open a blank presentation. And from there, you're going to save it like they've told you here in the instructions, which is to save it as event flyer with your name on the end. Now, in the first video, getting started, I showed you how to organize your files, so make sure you've watched that. We are going to, actually, we're going to rename this file here. So rename this to event. Make sure you can type event flyer and add my name on the end. All right, and so that then saves a file appropriately in your OneDrive folder. The next step tells us that we're going to use a data file. So we're going to actually go grab this data file here and we're going to copy slide 6. So when you're in your OneDrive folder that I gave you, you'll see Learning Activity Resources at the top, and you can click Module 1, go into your Cornerstone, and find the file that you need. Now, using the online version, it's going to be restricted because we don't want you to change the original file so that everyone can access it. But we are going to simply make a copy, save a copy of this file into your OneDrive. So, File, Save a Copy. When you click on that, you want to make sure you save it in the appropriate place. So, like the first video showed you, go into Office, PowerPoint, Module 1, and you can save a copy there. Okay, so now that you've saved it, you're going to be able to edit this file. And we're going to come down. Let me move my face over here. You don't really need to see that, do you? Let's click on slide 6, and it's going to tell us that we can copy that file. And we're going to come back over to our event flyer, and it's not going to let us paste. So this is just one of those, just like Google Drive, you have to use shortcuts. So we're going to try to use Control+V on our keyboard. So I'm going to click here and Control-V. That's going to paste the slide in there correctly. And the next step is going to tell us to right-click and delete the first slide, the title slide. So you right-click and delete from there. So you only have this one presentation left, this one slide left. So from there, it tells us we're going to change the slide size. So go to Design, click Slide Size, and you can choose a custom slide size. And from there, you can see all the options there, but we're going to choose A3 paper, and everything else stays the same, and we're going to click Ensure Fit as it tells us to do. Now, it does something a little wonky with that. Just bear with me here. We're going to delete the information that is in this text box. We're going to just bear with it. It's a little frustrating, but we're going to delete the text that's in there. We're going to go back over to our student guide, and we can simply copy this information, or you can type it in, either way. And again, we're going to Control-C to copy that. Go back over to our event flyer, and inside that text box, we're going to Control-V. And then you simply just need to space it appropriately so that there's an A, B, and a C. And that's all we're going to do with that. So when you click out of that, it looks a little funny, but when you look back on the slide, it should look very similar to this. Not sure why it keeps popping down there, but that's okay. That's one of those things where things are just going to be a little bit different when you're using the online version, but it is correct when you look at the screen here. And if I were to show this in presentation view, you would see that that slide actually is correct. All right, so we've completed that step. We're going to save this, and you'll be ready to share that with me.